Hey TikTok, it's B3 back with another action figure showcase. Today we are looking at more Kaiju. Sorry if my voice sounds weird. I'm real gunky and my throat's all scratchy. So I think I'm getting sick, which makes sense because someone else here is sick, but oy oy oy. Yeah, first up we have the Bandai Creations, aka Bandai America 2014 MonsterVerse Godzilla. They mostly stopped making figures at this point, but this movie came out, so they threw out a Godzilla who's pretty cool. I kind of like him better than the movie Monster series, to be completely honest with you. He's really cool. I like the curved tail, the roaring pose. It's not as neutral as the Japanese version, but they didn't bother making the Mutos, and even the movie Monster series didn't bother making the female Muto, which I thought was the coolest one. But yeah, this was a pretty cool figure when it came out, and I still like it to this day. I think it's a really cool, underrated figure, actually, quite factually. So yeah, let's move on. Next up, we have one from Japan. It is the Bandai Japan Movie Monster series, Gomora. This Gomora is from 2005, so I think it's the Ultraman Max Gomora, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. It's a little beat up, but that's fine because I got it cheap. They really do not make them like this anymore. Fully painted on the back and all the way down the tail, lots of shading and stuff. They don't put this much effort into the paint anymore. They just don't. So I'm really glad to have this Heisei Gomora with his nice red frill up top. Really, really cool. Had this guy for a while, and I'm still not getting tired of him. Very awesome Kaiju. Next up, we have a NECA. It is the NECA 1933 King Kong. I know that doesn't narrow it down much because they did 4 1933 King Kongs. This is the second one, the originally Walmart exclusive poster version. Yeah, he's kind of repainted to look like how Kong appeared on the original movie poster. And when they did that with their 54 Godzilla, I thought it looked really good. With this guy, not as much. It looks like he had like an accident with paint or dust or something. When he's in the right lighting, it's kind of cool. But without that lighting, you're just like, wait, why does he look like that? Because the poster version Godzilla is green with red spines. And it's like, yeah, those colors make sense for Godzilla anyway. But it's like, why does he look like that? What happened to him? Is this... I know sometimes they'll make Kaiju blood different colors that's not red, so it's fantasy violence. Maybe it's like different colored Kaiju blood, or maybe he fought Mothra and her scales came off on him and they were all really colorful. I don't know. There's a lot of things you could come up with. I like to think that it's poison, like poisonous dust, like from a giant plant monster or something. Or maybe this is a version of King Kong that is poisonous and he releases the dust out of his own body. That's actually my favorite one. Like a villainous poison ape. Very cool. So yeah, it can kind of spark the imagination, but it kind of needs to be seen in the right light to really capture that poster feel, you know? So let's move our poison ape to the side, and then we're going to show off another Ultra Monster series figure. You might have heard of Mephiles, Mephiles Seijen. You might have heard of Shin Mephiles Seijen, but have you heard of Armored Mephiles Seijen? If you don't know what Seijen means, it just means alien Mephiles. I really like his armored form, and I really like the kind of weapon that his arm becomes in the armored form. He's very powerful. I think all the Heavenly Kings got armored forms. I know Glozam for sure got one, and so I guess they all did. But yeah, he's really cool. It's an underrated look for Mephiles, I think. People in the States aren't as familiar with this one, but it's still very, very cool, and I got him pretty cheap on eBay used, just like Doma. And last but not least is a figure from my childhood, which does explain why it is really, really beat up, because this is the same one I had as a child. It is the Trendmasters 5-inch Roaring Space Godzilla, who also spouts poster version coloration. And since my first exposure to Space Godzilla as a character was this figure, as many of the Heisei critters were for US people, period, these are the colors we really like. Like, I love those poster colors, dude. The bright, bright blue, that heavy coloring on the crest and the tum-tum, in contrast to all the white. Really cool. The poster version Space Godzilla is so gorgeous, and this will be in my collection till the day I die. That is it, everyone. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite. Also, definitely check out my YouTube page. There you can see in-depth reviews of single figures. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching it on the second channel, go to the main channel to see those things. And then check out our store, which I will link in the comments down below. Thank you all very much. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.